Hey guys, it's Rob Meredith, the Mobile Mentor. Today is Friday, March 3rd, 2017, and today what we are going to cover is automation for your business, why you need to do it, when you should do it, and how. There's a lot of misinformation out there. People generally fear the unknown, things they don't know, they're concerned about, and some people are actually discouraging marketers from becoming automated. I have no idea why you would do that. The entire world is run on the internet, and if your business isn't on the internet, it can't grow. That's just the truth. And I don't mean your company, I mean your individual business. You are a business owner, correct? So we have to look at it from that perspective. Now, we're going to start today basically with an overview and explanation of how automation works and the tools that you will need, what they are and what they do, so that you better understand the process of automating your business. So let's get started. First of all, you would ask yourself, why is automation so important? Well, we know that marketing is just a numbers game. The more people that you can put your products or business opportunity in front of, the more sales and signups you will find. Automation generates leads. Leads are people that might have an interest in your business, people for you to talk to and build a relationship with. Hands-off sales. That for me right here is a big one, right? Making money in your sleep. With an automated system, people can go to your website, follow the steps, and purchase their products without you being involved. What does that do? That frees your time for other things, making you money without your participation. Also very important in the industry is building your brand, your professional image. That goes a long way to getting marketers who are successful, possibly from other companies, in other countries even, to come to you and want to work with you. That's part of the attraction marketing process, okay? Now, the amount of automation that you will do is entirely up to you. It is flexible, okay? There are a lot of options depending on what your needs are and what you feel is most important for your business at this time, or at any given time, excuse me. So let's go ahead and get started looking at the different options. Okay, first of all, is it necessary to automate now in order for you to be successful? No, of course not. It's not necessary. I say here, absolutely not. Okay, and the reason for that is simple. The number one and number two multi-level marketing companies in the world are Avon and Amway. Avon is first, Amway is second. They achieved their positions as number one and two a long time ago, long before the internet even became an issue for network marketing. But the internet has enhanced everyone's ability to earn more. Okay, so if you look at these companies, they built amazing empires, and many of their marketers did as well without the internet. So automation isn't necessary, but it's the simpler method. It's the faster method, right? So you always want to be more efficient in your business, okay? Now, what's going to determine if you automate or not? Well, number one is going to be your budget, okay? Your budget is going to play a big role in whether you're ready or not. Why is that? Because most systems that you would use for automation cost money. And if you don't have the money to continually subscribe, then it would be a waste of time to set it up if you're just going to lose it in 2 or 3 months, okay? Your experience level also plays a part, okay? If you're brand new and you really aren't even comfortable talking to people about your business yet, now is not the time to be saying, hey, I need to get a website, okay, or I need a fully automated system. You're just not there yet, and that's okay. I was new at one point too, okay? Basically what I'm saying is don't jump in the deep water before you know how to swim. Educate yourself before you start. It will save you time, money, and effort, okay? Just do what makes the most sense to you for your business. Now, if not now, then when should I do it? Okay, well, everything in life that we do is in phases. Think about when you were a child, right? You were born and you started learning how to crawl, right? And of course, your parents were so proud of that, right? And then after a little while, you started pulling yourself up and you were able to stand, and then you took a few steps and fell down, but you kept trying, right? And getting better and better. And before long, you were walking strong. And then you learned how to run. Well, business works the same way, okay? And when you're ready, you'll see the need and you'll make your plan. Okay, that's just something that you have to decide for your business. Now understand this. Automation will not make you an expert. You share your expertise on your system. And where do you get that expertise? From training, from reaching out to other marketers, to looking at other people's systems, okay? You have to become a student of the industry, not just knowing your products, okay? You need to understand the business, okay? You need to understand automation, and you need to understand people before you invest your money into this phase. Now, if you are a seasoned marketer who isn't automated, ask yourself why not. Don't let fear of the unknown limit you. And what do I mean by seasoned marketer? If I were going to put a peso value on that, I would say if you're making 40 to 50,000 pesos consistently, month after month after month, now is the time for you to start looking at it and saying, hey, will this help me achieve the next level? Okay, that's something that you need to seriously think about. Okay, now if you have someone in your downline who's talking about automating, don't discourage them. Okay, because if they make that decision, they're going to need your support. If you're automated and you have experience, they need your help. As they automate, you need to help walk them through the process because their success is yours, right? But at the same time, never try to force anyone who isn't ready. Okay, so if you have a marketer that say he's earning 50 to 60,000, even 100,000, and he or she just does not feel confident, don't force them into doing it simply because if they don't have the confidence and they're pulling a lot of leads at a time and they can't manage it, they're going to feel like a failure. Okay, mold them, develop them, help them get ready. Okay, so the bottom line is everyone's situation is unique. I mean, it's up to them when they take this step. Automation is a big step in business, and you need to be ready, and you need to understand some things about it. So in that vein, let's go ahead and help you understand more. So, what tools do you need to automate? Okay, well, like I said, automation is entirely flexible. And speaking on flexibility, here's something I want to tell you. This is not going to be popular with your upline. It's not going to be popular with your company, but this is the truth. Most companies have a marketing tool suite, okay? But you need to understand that that marketing tool suite is tied to that company. Meaning, number one, you can only promote that company on it, okay? And if for some reason you left that company, or if that company went away, you lose all your leads that you have in that system. You lose everything, okay? It's just gone. And not only that, you can only work that company in that system. You need the ability to promote anything that you're doing. For example, if you own a business, right, you want to be able to market that business. And then you join a multi-level marketing program. Well, you need to be able to market that as well. Okay, you need a flexible tool suite that's going to let you do anything that you want, not something that's limited to one particular focus, okay? Now, let's talk about typical automation systems and what's available, okay? From this point, I'm going to assume that everyone has a Facebook, a YouTube account, and a Twitter account, okay? Most of you do. If you don't have these, they're simple to set up, okay? Facebook, I know everybody has. YouTube is tied to Gmail. If you have a Gmail account, you automatically have a YouTube account. All you need to do is go to youtube.com and log in with your Gmail account information, and you're automatically in your YouTube. I did a video a couple of weeks ago about YouTube. The process is in there, okay? And Twitter accounts, okay? I'm assuming you have these set up for your business. Now, these are the things that, as a general rule, are involved in automation. Is this everything? No. This is not everything that people out there use. But this is a good, solid, automated system that will do pretty much anything you want to do in network marketing. Okay, a website. I don't mean your replicated website that your company provides, you know, that link that you have at 123multilevelmarketing.com with your user ID and your username, okay? I mean a website that you have, whether you build it yourself or you pay someone to do it or whatever, yourname.com, workwithyourname.com, right? You also need a blogging platform. Okay, WordPress is a very commonly known blogging platform. Capture page and landing page generator. You need to be able to create capture pages on your own so that you can do your own designs. You can split test what works and what doesn't. And a split test is just a matter of running the same ad with different photos or maybe different capture pages and see which one gets a better response. And then you work with what is actually making you money. All right. An autoresponder. An autoresponder, the two most common that I'm familiar with, one is called Aweber, one is called GetResponse. What they do is, when someone goes to your ad, and we'll go through this in a minute, I'll walk you through the process from my Facebook. But when someone goes to your ad, they click on the link that you provide. Okay, that link takes them automatically to an to a capture page. They're going to enter their email address and their name, possibly their phone number as well, depending on the system you use and what you're looking to get from that person. Once they do that, that will redirect them to the site that they're wanting to go, whether it's your YouTube account or your website. And that's important for you to be able to collect that information because those are leads for you. Okay? Now, an email broadcast system. I got a little ahead of myself, sorry. An email broadcast system is very similar to an autoresponder, okay? It does the same thing, but you get the leads from a different source, okay? An SMS broadcast system. You can broadcast text. There are systems out there, right here. If you are collecting leads through capture pages or you're just out getting people's phone numbers, right? You can add those numbers to your SMS broadcast system, and then when you send a text, you have your system send a text automatically for you. Okay, a tiny URL generator. All a tiny URL generator is, I'm sure you're all familiar. You've seen the web addresses, something bit.ly.com, bit.ly. Okay, the purpose of that is masking what the real website is. And the reason for that is everyone knows what a multi-level marketing sign-up link or page looks like. If they see that, they're probably not going to click it. So you use a tiny URL generator, number one, to keep it neater, because usually your sign-up link is really long, and to mask it. Okay. API integration. API integration is the one that we're not going to go in very much depth today, simply because this is the method of tying all your platforms together. Now, for example, with API integration, if I were going to record a webinar where I'm teaching my marketers or I'm teaching about a product or a system, okay, with API integration, I can conduct that webinar, I can live stream it onto Facebook and live stream it onto YouTube through API integration. There are tools out there to use to help you do that integration, okay? But that's a little more advanced, and I don't want to bury you in too much information, okay? And the reason for that is this. This list might sound pretty intimidating to you because it's a lot of stuff, possibly stuff you don't know what it is, maybe you have never seen it, okay? It might sound intimidating, a little frightening, but let me assure you, it's not as hard as you might think. Just to be honest, you can set up this entire system with a website, a blogging platform, capture and landing page generator, autoresponder, email broadcast, SMS, and tiny URL in less than a week. Okay, if you really focused on it, you could probably do it in a day. And it's no more difficult than setting up a Facebook account. Granted, there are a lot more steps involved, but how to do it, based on the system that you use. There are so many plug-and-play systems out there available that the old-fashioned way of going and hiring someone to create a website for you is kind of foolish. Learning HTML codes, becoming a computer programmer, that's not even necessary. All you have to be able to do is point and click. Okay, guys? It's not as hard as you might think it is. Now, there's a lot of different options. Okay, so let's take a look around at some different things. All right, your website. That's going to be the base of your operations, right? The workwithrob.com or whatever you want to call it. Whatever website you select that URL. If it's available, it's yours. Okay, you can buy it, or depending on how you set up your website. Okay, now your website needs to do several different things. Okay, but that's no problem. It's the internet. It can multitask. You don't have to worry about it. You can do anything that you want to do. Now, here are the things I suggest just to get you started. First of all, your website must introduce you as a leader in your field. So if you are doing a website for your multi-level marketing company, you're going to want to show your leadership in your company. You want to show that why people want to work or buy from you. Okay, so your success is your first thing that you want people to see on your website. Now, it must be able to sell your products. What that means is you should have a space on your webpage where people can go, read about your products, and buy them. Yes, this is duplicated on your company's website, but you need it on yours. You don't want to pull people away from your site until they're ready to buy. You're managing them through your system. Okay, once they go to your company, the moment they go to your company and they start company's website, and they start looking around and getting that MLM feeling and that pyramiding fear, they're going to back away. So wait until they're ready to commit to a purchase or ready to commit to working with you. Keep them on your page, okay? It also must be able to sign up new representatives. Now, does that mean that you're going to have your entire sign-up page there? Absolutely not. What it means is there's going to be a link that will redirect them from your page to your company's page where they can sign up to work with you. Okay, now it must be connected with every other platform that you use. Okay, it has to be connected to your Facebook. It has to be connected to your Twitter, your replicated website from your company. Okay, it has to be connected to your YouTube. These things are important. You also need at least one email account on your website. Okay, for example, it would be yourname@yourwebsite.com. Mine is robert@robthemobilementor.com. Okay, now, what we can do now is let's take a look at my website, and let me show you how it works, okay? So let's go down here, pull up. I've already got this set up for you guys. Okay, as you see right now, it's www.robthemobilementor.com. And across the top, you have the different tabs. You have the home, which is the first page, where I say you want to showcase yourself as a leader, right? Here, I give some descriptions about what's in each step, okay? The mentor, this is more of a introduction to me. This is your journey, right? You always see in my posts, it's my honor to be a part of your journey. The process, the steps in attraction marketing, which is what I'm teaching you guys. Now, if you go here, every tab is just a continuation of what that you saw a minute ago. Introducing us to each other. Now you see it's a little slow to load right now. That's just my internet's being slow. Sorry about that. There's a picture of my beautiful face right here. You can go to this website and you can read it, but this tells you a little more about me. Now this tells you more about what you can expect as a network marketer, okay? This is me sharing my experience with you and what you can expect. Now, for me, my products are my training. My products are my live training events. So when I come to you, you say, okay, Rob, what can you teach me and my team? Here you can go down and you can see a list of some of the training. Now, of course, there's more coming. This is where we are right now. I just haven't updated it. There's a lot more training coming. So these are things that I can come and teach you and your team in depth. Now, you're going to want a different tab. Okay, you see here, attend an event. Okay, this is where you can go, and I haven't added my calendar yet. It'll be here soon. This tells you what you can expect. This is where you want to put your products. Okay, this is where you want to do a list. You can use the photos from your company's website and make a list of all your products, right? Or you can do it here in Training Available. Use this, products. My best product. Here's a brief explanation. There's a photo of the product over here on the left, right? Then there will be a button here that you can click to buy it. That button will redirect your customer to your company webpage through your account where they buy the product. And it's that simple. Now here where I have attend an event, this is where you can say, work with Rob. This is where I personally, if I were marketing a business, this would say, work with the mentor. And here you would read more about my approach to network marketing, my team concept, how we do business, and why you want to work with me. There would be my company's webinar would be linked right here. It would be probably down at the bottom. And you would have the option right there to click the link and sign up. That's how you get signups in your sleep, guys. It all runs through your system. This is the base. Now, how do we get from Facebook to here? Okay, there's more involved. So let's go back from current slide. So you saw on my website, it introduces me as a leader. It tells you about my experience. It has a conversation that I'm having with you about your experience in network marketing. It sells my products. You can go and find everything about my training events on my website. I told you would want to be able to sign up new representatives. That's just a new tab that you would make. And it must be connected to every other part of your business. Facebook, Twitter, your replicated website, etc. And the one email account, mine is robert@robthemobilementor.com. So, the next one from the list is your blog. Everyone's heard about blogs. You read them all the time, right? A lot of people are really fascinated with the blogs, and they prefer to find information from a blogger. Blogging is a big part of success in this industry. That's just a fact. If you're not doing it and you're not, familiar with it at all, I suggest you start looking at it as a way to increase your business, because your blog is a conversation with your audience. Now, you can share articles about your products, you can teach marketing, or just share parts of your life. This is an important piece of the puzzle. If you're selling health and wellness products, as most of you are here, or beauty products, you can find articles from other blogs or even from a company source that tells facts that why people need your products. And you can put that there, and that will give you more credibility, okay? So you can explain the full details and benefits of your products to potential buyers, okay? And that's a wonderful thing. You can teach people about your business opportunity. Now, a conversation, not a presentation. That's the difference. Don't go and put your business presentation on your blog. Have that on your website. But you can talk to people about your business. A one-on-one, okay? But it's just a one-sided. Okay, you can share your experiences, personal and professional. You can share articles from other sources, like I said, that will agree with your position. That gives you more credibility. When other websites or bloggers agree with what your point is, you always want more credibility. Okay, and also share fun things in your life that you can do now that your business has provided the income or time for. Vacations, a new car, a new house, etc. Show people how your business, in your blog, how your business has improved your life. Okay, that draws them to you. Another piece of the attraction marketing puzzle. Capture pages and landing pages. That's the next one from the list. Okay, any ad that you write will have a purpose. That purpose is what you want the reader to do. When they read that ad, when you're creating an ad, you start off with, okay, what do I want people to do today? And you write that ad to encourage them to do that. So, works the same way with your landing pages and your capture pages. What do you want them to do? That's the difference between a capture page and a landing page. So a capture page. This is a lead generating tool. Okay, this is the one that collects emails and names and phone numbers. It gives you the information you need to stay in contact, right? So they go to your website or your YouTube video or your blog. It gives you their information. Now you have the ability to email them through your autoresponder anytime you want. Okay, and your autoresponder, you can tell it, look, after somebody views my website, immediately send them a welcome email. Oh, by the way, when you entered your email information on the landing page to get here, my autoresponder automatically sent you a welcome email. Now, some emails will block autoresponder emails. So go into your junk folder if you don't see it in your inbox. Open that email and mark it as not spam. The reason for that is I do send out emails for upcoming training events, new training available, new videos, any way to reach out to you guys and let you know that there's something available for you, okay? So if you're seeing those emails, great. If you're not, go into your junk or spam folder, whatever your system calls it, look for that email from the Mobile Mentor, open it up, and mark it as not spam. Now, Capture Page is the easiest way to generate large numbers of leads without having to buy them, okay? People go onto your ad, they say, I want to know more about that. They click the link, it opens up a landing page, a capture page, excuse me. Now, a landing page is very similar to a capture page, but it doesn't capture information on them. What it does is it will direct them to where you want them to go, okay? It's not about generating leads, it's a call to action, what we also call a CTA. Whether you want them to buy your products, join your team, read your blog, whatever you want them to do. Okay, you can provide directions to your audience. Okay, so let's look at an example of a capture page. You've seen these on my Facebook. I use them a lot just to have a picture on the post for whatever's going on here. But when you see this one here, I use this one because this is the one YouTube video that got the most. Okay, unlock the power of Facebook for your business. Learn now how to use Facebook's algorithms to effectively promote your business. The Mobile Mentor. I created this. Okay, I created this in a system right here on this laptop, and I create one for every one of these videos. It takes about 10 minutes, right? Now you see here, usually it says click here. That's the default. Every time I come up with something different. Why? Because this right here is a call to action. Somebody comes in here and they say, okay, I enter my name, my email. And it's like, click here. Oh, what am I getting into? Well, here it says, teach me now. I'm going to learn something. They're more likely to click it instead of backing away. That's why you want to create your own capture pages that will get the response that you're looking for. Now, autoresponders. After they've entered the information into your lead capture page, this is a great tool just to reinforce your advertising and connect with all potential customers. Okay, it sends emails to your clients for you. Okay, you write the content that you want in a specific email. For example, when you came here, you received a welcome email on this video. Okay, now in the system, I told my system to send that to you immediately. Now I can tell my system in 3 days, send them this email, or in 1 week, send them this email. Maybe I'll send you a reminder email of upcoming events, right? It gives you that opportunity for follow-ups or to send promotions, things of that nature. Tell your autoresponder when and to whom. You're in total control, but the thing is, you have that list that you're collecting. You know who your audience is. You can select that list. You don't have to type in all those names, potentially sending 30,000 emails in your sleep, okay? That's the power of this autoresponder, okay? And even more if you wanted to. You can create an email series to continue the relationship building with your clients. Now, everybody's seen marketers offering these, join this 14-day training boot camp for network marketers. You've seen those, right? That's what this is. They created this training, and here's how they get it. An email series to continue the relationship building with your clients. They wrote those classes, and they told that autoresponder, when someone logs in here, from here, on day 1, send them this one. Day 2, send them this one. Day 3, send them this one, all the way for 14 days, or whatever they chose to break it up, how many classes they wanted to teach, right? And this is all to get more people to see them as a leader and build a relationship. Work once, benefit forever. You can create that email series and use it for 10 years. And you type the email one time, and you can literally send it to 1 million people. An email broadcast system, okay? 30,000 people a day that have not gone through your capture page. Okay, many marketers will buy leads. I do it too. Okay, you have to be careful with the source that you buy leads from. Now, I usually buy leads in America, American leads. If you're going to be buying leads for people here in Philippines, I do not know the sources. I cannot verify their credibility, if they're good leads or if they're bad leads. So just be careful with who you buy from. Follow advice of other marketers that are being successful. Okay, that's the important thing. Talk to your uplines, the ones that are making the big money, and that's part of what they're doing. So you'll load your new leads into your email broadcast system. Sorry, let's go back. Normally, when you purchase leads, you will get them in a format that you can copy and paste into your email broadcast. So if you buy 100,000 leads, you're not wanting to type in 100,000 email addresses. It will normally be delivered to you in a format that you just copy and paste. Now, this is very similar to your autoresponder, but these leads have not seen your website through a capture page. These are leads that you've purchased. Now, you create your email series with CTAs for the email broadcast system and for your autoresponder, calls to action. In your emails, tell your audience what to do next so that they do it and you can track their response. If they're taking the next step, your system is being set up to track those responses so you know if your clients or your potential clients are doing what you want them to do. This allows you to build a relationship through regular emails as well as other means. You can also advertise new products, promos, etc. to huge numbers of people. It's a numbers game. We talked about that at the beginning. The more people you put your products in front of, the more business you're going to have. This is part of creating relationships. SMS broadcast system. We talked about that at the beginning. Okay, everybody reads their texts. Back when email first came out, it was the new thing. Everybody was checking their email. Okay, but not everybody checks their email as often nowadays. But everyone reads their text. They get that notification on their phone and they open it. Okay, usually within 30 minutes. But most systems that are SMS broadcast systems will charge per text. But greater exposure, and you get a greater response rate from text. You reach more people faster, easier to track a response, because if you're getting a text back, you know they're responding to the text. If you send them a capture page, you're going to see that they've logged in. And you can add this tool to see faster growth. I mean, it's just faster. But there is, of course, the charge per text. So that's based on who you're using and the cost of text in your area. Okay, the system works the same as the email broadcaster. You just simply tell it what to do. It sends the text for you. Still creating relationships, guys. Now, tiny URL generator. You've seen these before. I'm going to show you one of mine in a few minutes. But here we go. Everyone knows what an MLM sign-up link looks like, okay? They're not going to click it. If you use that, just go ahead and expect it to get ignored. That's the truth. Okay, you want to mask the destination of the link on your ad. Okay, you want to hide it. Okay, a sign-up link can easily stop interest on an exciting ad. So you've spent all the time writing content. You found the perfect photos to support what you're saying in the ad, and you stick your MLM sign-up link in there, and bam, no one's responding. Why? Because they see that link and they're like, oh, that's one of those pyramiding companies. Don't do that, guys. Just use a tiny URL generator. Okay, this allows you to control the flow of information, letting you use your system to walk them through the process. Calls to action. You can't walk them through your system if they stop because they see an MLM sign-up link. And it helps you track the response of your ads even better. And don't lose products simply because you scared them away with your MLM name in the link. Okay, it's too easy to generate a tiny URL. Let your system do the work for you. Now, API integration. This is the one that is a little more advanced. Okay, it requires a little more skill as far as tying all your systems together, but that's what it does. It ties all your systems together. The systems that you're using for marketing, ties them all to one so that you can do less work. Instead of having, if you record a video on Facebook, then you have to turn around and go and upload it to YouTube, which I currently do. Okay, I don't have API integration for this business, just simply for what I'm doing. It's not worth the investment to me, but you can do it, and the time. But if you're doing a webinar, you can live stream it to your YouTube and Facebook for maximum exposure. So if part of your audience is on Facebook, they can watch it. But if someone else is on YouTube, hey, they can watch it there. Wherever they are, whatever they decide, you're putting your information in their face. And it keeps your audience engaged no matter where they are. Okay. Now here's the thing, guys. Like I said, this might sound intimidating. Okay, it might. But everything looks difficult until you get started. It's not that difficult to set these things up. Okay, it just really isn't. If you can open a Facebook account, you can automate. There's more steps, but nothing is more difficult. It's just a matter of what system you use. The most complicated one would be websites. Now, if you're doing a traditional WordPress HTML code-driven system, then you're going to have to know a lot of stuff. You're going to have to add a lot of plugins to be able to accomplish different things. But if you look at mine, my website comes from a company called GoDaddy.com. GODADDY. It starts off with this very simple template. As a matter of fact, I think, if I remember correctly, this template was actually for an auto repair shop, but I like the colors and I like the layout. Everything is editable. Okay, it's just a matter of changing it to be what you want it to be. Okay, and you can constantly make changes. But this company, they sold me the website. They provide the hosting. I'm not paying anyone separate for hosting. They provide technical support. They back up the website constantly. So if there's a failure, they automatically have a backup. They go to it. They run the email service that I use. Okay, it's everything done for me by the company for a very, very, very reasonable price. A lot cheaper than you can get someone to create a website for you and pay for hosting. Okay. Now, so in conclusion, automation is for serious marketers. Okay. If your MLM business is just more of a hobby to you, don't automate. Okay. The cost and time to set it up is too great for hobbyists. If you're not serious about it, don't even consider it. Okay, this is for somebody that really wants to build a strong, solid business who sees themselves as being a leader. Okay, the steps may look difficult, but I personally can show you it's not really any more complicated than setting up a Facebook account. So if you're wanting to do this and you say, okay, Rob, you said you can show me how to do it, do that. I'll be happy to do that. Okay, you can literally set up a website in a matter of hours. Okay, with no experience. That's the big thing. You don't need to be a computer programmer. You don't need to be, knowledgeable in HTML code. You don't even need a lot of money. Wix.com. Free websites. They're very basic. They're more limited than the one I have. But, that's a starting point. Okay, and I set up the entire system that I use. Okay, everything in 7 days, while I was preparing for a training event here in Puerto Princesa. Now, my website, I bought that separately, okay? That was about 8,000 pesos, but it's for 2 years. I have that website for 2 years with that domain name and one email address. At the end of 2 years, they'll say, hey, do you want to continue your subscription? And of course, I will. Again, the company provides 24/7 technical support and hosting. This technical support, when I contact somebody, they're in Manila. So for you guys, hey, I need tech support and you don't speak strong English, you can use Tagalog. Don't worry about it. The company is an American company. It's GoDaddy.com. They're probably the biggest company that provide this, but there are others that do it as well. Now, the rest of my tools are part of a marketing system known as a marketing suite that I use that works with any company. Okay, any company. I could join every multi-level marketing company in the Philippines and run every one of them off of one suite. If you're doing this with your companies, If you left your company, you lose everything that you have created because it's tied to their website. Or you have to transfer everything over to your new system, you see, creating more work. I do this once, one time, forever, and it's done. Okay? I can use this for 500 different companies simultaneously. It's however many companies I'm involved in, however many different ventures. I mean, there is no limit. I pay 2,500 pesos per month. Okay, now it's depending on the dollar to peso exchange rate, because the actual cost is $50 a month. Right now, at today's exchange rate, is 2,500 pesos. Again, everything looks difficult until you get started. So, I hope you guys... Oh, wait. Actually, I want to go to Facebook. Show you something. Now, I want to show you this in action. Some of you have seen it. If you've watched one of my videos before, you've seen me do this, okay? I actually set up, back on February 18th, I did a video on your sales funnel, right? I don't know if you saw that or not. If you didn't, watch that video. It'll give you some good information as well. But like I told you, I write a ad. Okay, here's my ad. Here you go, guys. Sales funnel management. That's to get you to watch the video. All right, click here for the video. There's my tiny URL. Okay? You click the tiny URL, and it's going to take you to my landing page that I created for this one. Okay? Now, this is the one I created for this particular video. Manage your sales funnel for more effectively, the Mobile Mentor. And you see how I'm changing the styles that I'm using? I'm just testing to see what you guys are going to react most to. Okay? I am watching what you do because I'm learning the habits of the Philippine culture, right? You need to do that too. All right, and you can say the Mobile Mentor, whatever your name is, a little more, and then here's a call to action. Look inside for what you need to successfully manage your funnel. So now I'm going to enter my name. I'll just say Rob. As you can see, I test this every time I do one. Then I'm going to use my personal email. Okay, there's my personal email, you guys. There it is, so you can see it. That's not the one I do business on. The one I do business on is robert@robthemobilementor.com. Now, show me. Oh, by the way, I say tie everything together, right? Here, all your social media. Okay, I'm not running a Twitter account for the Mobile Mentor right now. There's the link. You click that. It will redirect you right back to my Facebook. So, show me. All right, you click show me. This is automatically going to redirect them to the video that they want to see. You see? So let's stop. Alright, so you see how it automatically redirects? If I had wanted them to go to my website, then that's where that capture page would have taken them to. So I hope you understand more now about automation, the process, and the tools needed. If there's anyone there watching this video, if you're out there and you're watching this video and you want to know more, you want to say, okay, Rob, I'm personally ready to do this. Can you walk me through the process? Absolutely, I'll do that. Okay, I'll show you some of the things that are out there. GoDaddy.com is a private company in the US, but they are worldwide. The tools that I use for the capture pages, the autoresponder, my SMS broadcasting, my blog, everything there. That's also an American company. Very reasonable. I don't know prices. I haven't seen anything like this offered here in Philippines. Doesn't mean it's not out there. It just means I haven't seen it. There might be others out there. But you just saw how mine works. Very simple to use. I can show it to you. What you do for your business is entirely up to you. I'm an advisor. You're the business owner. You make your decisions. Okay, guys? So thank you for taking the time to watch. This was a very long video, but I hope you got a lot of information. I hope that you feel more confident, that you know how to do automation and what to expect once you start that process. And I hope it also answers some questions and puts away some of the myths about how difficult it is or how expensive it is. It's really not that expensive. It's not difficult, and it will enhance your business. But remember, make the decision of if you're going to automate it or not. Make that decision from common sense. Is your business ready? Are you personally ready for that step? Don't let someone talk you into it if you're not ready. But if you are ready, don't let anybody talk you out of it. Don't let fear of the unknown keep you from doing it, okay? I want each and every one of you to continue to grow longer. Bye, guys.